I've come to show you a thing. This is my creeper charger that I could have just watched a tutorial to make, but I like to make my own stuff. It's not the best design, especially because I have a terrible creeper farm. So the creeper farm is just a box. We have cats to scare the creepers into the middle, carpets to prevent spider spawners, and trapdoors on top to prevent everything else, like zombies and skeletons. This is to turn off the lanterns or the copper bulbs, and here's the button. Right now the farm is off. The lanterns are on, the bulbs are on, and the farm is off. The nice thing I did here is that this light bulb switches on and off not based on whether you press the button, but on whether the signal got to the farm. It just swoops back and sends the signal back. It's just a better timing. So creepers fall down from there. They should fall, but they don't because this is a terrible farm. So they fall down from here, and let me turn on the charger quickly. We fill out this dispenser, and it sends a signal from a comparator. So this is to turn off the farm when all of the minecarts from this dispenser are dispensed. It's pretty simple. So we started by placing a minecart on here. It just goes around and around. Let's send a few creepers in. Just one. So as you can see, it gets pressed against the gate. It doesn't get damage from phasing through the gate. The minecart goes below the gate, and it gets picked up. Then it goes through this wire, sends a signal to the piston. This repeater powers the rail and switches the direction. And this redstone line sends a signal into the dispenser to dispense the new minecart. Pretty simple. That was the third. Let's send another 7 in. As you can see, with this design, they don't block the minecart and it doesn't change the direction. The last design was pretty bad. In the last design, I had all of the creepers standing on this block, so they kind of block the minecart. Then they go through here and activate the rails, drop them from the minecart into this block. And all of this glass is to prevent them from being dropped at any other place. The minecart goes through and gets broken by the cactus and sent into another dispenser. Here we have a lightning rod. The lightning rod catches the lightning. For that you have to be in a warm biome, not too warm, not cold, not nether obviously. Yeah, because you actually need lightning. Lightning strikes, turns off the piston, which attracts and drops them below. And that also extinguishes the creepers from when they got hit by the lightning. It also sends a signal to dispense the first minecart. It just goes off, and this is the same system. It's all the same, just built a bit differently. And they are off. Off into the bubble elevator and onto the cartridge. How this cartridge works is the minecarts themselves could have just went through, but because there's a fence, the creeper hitbox gets stuck on the fence. And I assume on the piston head. And they all get stuck on this cartridge. Then here we have 1 tick input, a 2 tick delay, just to turn off the torch. And dispense 1 of the minecarts. This is very helpful if you want to make a skull farm, you just hook it up to a regular mob farm, get a mob out, you just drop this creeper into the same room as the mob and you blow them up. Pretty simple. Or you could transport it into the nether. It's much easier to transport stuff like creepers on the rails because you can set up the railway and just send it off without getting yourself into the danger. As you can see, it just retards just fast enough for the hitbox to phase through each other. And that's it. Really.